And we are live once again. Best Ball Barbecue Day number 106. 106 consecutive stream, consecutive draft. Another Saturday in the underdog streets. Going to draft, some puppies today. That's the plan of attack. Just kind of like the title says, let's just draft some puppies, man. Let's just get into it. Let's get after it. We're obviously going to be doing some trivia. Always, we got probably maybe some other stuff tucked up our sleeve, maybe an announcement. Maybe I think I might wait on that, but lock something in before we announce it. But we got some exciting stuff happening on the channel. So if you want to stick around, be around for it all, make sure you drop a like, drop a sub, and tap that bell. 1250 subs. We're going to be doing a combine, bench press reps, 40-yard dash, and longest football toss. 1500 subs. 24-hour live stream. We did it last year. We're going to do it again. So make sure you toss a sub, stick around for the ride, tap the bell, notifies you when we go live. We're going to do some drafting. We're going to do some trivia. But before we do any of those things, let's hit the intro.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
All right, we got Scott, Jason, Hartman, Jamie. How we all doing today? What we got? Breakfast at the diner, gym, liquor store, kid games. Now time to draft. Let's go. This sounds like my day a little bit, except it was just gym on there. I guess we could change the liquor part, maybe get a bush apple, which I know the chat is just, goes crazy for some bush apples. So maybe we do that, maybe go on the second draft. If we get 40 likes on the live stream again, make sure you toss a like on the live stream if you have not already. Here we go. The sweet spot. Can you name every player that has between 1,000 and 1,400 rushing attempts since 2010? So for reference, D'Angelo Williams has 976. Arian Foster has 1,422. So that's like the spectrum we're looking at. At least we have the team name, and the team represents the team that they had the most carries with. Any carries before 2010 do not count. Okay. This Texans one, because it's not Arian Foster. Who would be another running back that ran a ton? Is this like Lamar Miller? He could have had the most carries for the Texans. He kind of played on some different teams, played with the Dolphins for a little bit. I think he was on New England too. That could be Lamar Miller. I'm just trying to think most carry. Like, who was really running the rock like that for the Texans? It's not Mixon because that would be the Bengals. So I don't know why I'm starting off with that. I think the Vikings one's gonna be Dalvin. That just kind of seems, a lot of carries, played a while. Dalvin Cook, yep. Cardinals, is this James Conner? Probably has more on the Cardinals than on the Steelers. Yep, okay. It's not Arian. Arian Foster has 1,422, so it's not Arian Foster. Panthers, one of those has to be Christian, would be my guess. The other one, are we thinking Jonathan Stewart? Jonathan Stewart for the other Panther? There's a couple more Panthers on here. One of these has to be Jonathan Stewart, right? I mean, it just has to be. Yeah, okay. And then there's one more Panther. Is this who is this? Is it just running backs? Every player. Okay, so could this be Cam Newton then? Did Cam Newton? I don't think Cam Newton had that many carries though. He could have. Tolbert played a long time. Cam Newton drafted like 2011 too. 2011 draft, correct? It could be Cam. Let's just go with some other ones. I think the Falcons one's Devonta Freeman. It could be Steven Jackson, but I'm pretty sure it's Devonta Freeman. Okay. Okay, Jets. This is kind of tough, Arm. I think you do. This is kind of tough, Bears is Forte. We feel pretty good about that. I feel good about that. No Forte on here. Okay. Who's the Bears guy? Is this this is since 2010. Who have been like because that's a lot of carries. That's up there with Dalvin. Why am I drawing a blank? It's not like Jordan Howard, right? Montgomery. Montgomery's a good guess, Hartman. I like that. Let's go Montgomery. I like Dave Montgomery. There you go. Good shout. Good shout, Hartman. Chris Ivory. I don't think he had that many fucking carries. Did he? I don't think so. I would venture to guess that Niners guy, Frank Gore, because I think this is Frank Gore, because he just played for fucking ever. Oh, not Frank Gore. This is tough. This is fucking tough. Let's go Melvin Gordon for that Chargers one down there. Melvin Gordon. Dude. No, neither of the Chargers guys is Melvin Gordon. Are you fucking serious? Okay. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. Colts, JT. I don't think it's JT. I don't know if he's played enough. Has he? Yeah, he has. Let's go JT. Okay, yeah. I almost overthought that one. I like Kareem Hunt for one of these. He's gotten quite a bit of carries. Yep, Kareem Hunt for the Chiefs. I don't think Ryan Matthews. Eckler. I like Eckler just because he's played for forever, and there's two Chargers guys on there. So one of them's got to be Eckler, right? Yeah. Okay. Green Bay, Aaron Jones. Do we like Aaron Jones about the same carries as Eckler? That feels doable, right? We like that? I think I like Aaron Jones. About the same carries as Eckler. That feels about right. Fucking Christ. Oh, this is so tough. Okay, is there like a Titans one? Is there like a Derrick Henry one on here? I guess he'd be over that. Maybe he's over the threshold. That's the problem. Fournette. I like Fournette for the Jags. I do like that one. Fournette's a good shout. Okay, we got one wrong guess left. Doug Martin for who? For the Bucks? Wouldn't he be a Buck? Oh yeah, Bucks is up there. Let's go. I like Doug Martin. I like that one a lot. Okay, boom. We're still alive. Nick Chubb around Dalvin, around Connor. That feels about right. Missed some time. I like Nick Chubb. Okay, there we go. Another Chiefs guy. Could this be Jamal Charles? Lev Bell's a good shout too, Hartman. I like Lev Bell. Let's go Le'Veon Bell. I think I like that more than Jamal Charles. Le'Veon Bell. Dude, who are these guys? Who's the Steelers guy? Najee. It was Ryan Matthews. Whoever, that's on me, Bird. I thought it was Cam Newton. We should have gave that a rip. Steven Jackson, Carlos Hyde, Chris Ivory was on there too. That's on me. Some of these QBs we probably should have, take some shots on. I mean, it looks easy when you look at it, right? But then, like, the fact that Jamal Williams has more carries than Aaron Jones is beyond me. You know what I mean? Like, it looks easy after we were like, okay, this is like who it is. But like when like there's no names next to these guys, it's like it's a little bit more tough. That's on me. I probably should have gone with the chat on some of those. I realized Ryan Matthew had that many fucking carries. Okay. The Knicks are getting blown out at home right now. This is tough. All right, let's hop into underdog drafting. We got the puppy on deck. We have done, what is this, 32 drafts so far. So love to see it. Let's go 22nd. And let's hop in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Waiting for 10. So if you're in the overflow, sorry, or the underflow, I guess. I think I'm in the overflow. There's definitely that people that filled it, so it's on me. But hop in here. 20-second puppy. Hop on in. Yeah, literally, right? I mean, there's no way they do it 3 games in a row. It was an NBA record that they did it twice. There is a 0% chance they do that 3 games in a row. It's just not going to happen. There's no freaking way it happens, All right. Hope everyone's Saturday is going well. I went to the gym. I built some patio furniture. It finally came, so I had to build the chairs, build the table. It took me less than an hour. Felt pretty good about that. Felt pretty good about my assembly skills. Didn't have a drill, though, so I had to screw drive it, which, not ideal, but we do the best with what God gave us. God didn't give me a power drill, so. Yeah, I don't know. I think it looks pretty nice. I'm looking. I mean, it's literally right here. Like, I'm looking at it, and I think it looks pretty nice, dude. Nice little table. So the glass on the table doesn't stick to the table, which I really don't like. So if you move the table, the glass could just fall off, which seems like a fucking hazard. So I don't know about that. I might have to glue. I might glue it on there. I think I need some super glue. I don't have any super glue laying around though. I'm gonna need to go get some Gorilla Glue or something, you know. Drop a stack on the Knicks. I'm good, bro. They're not winning that game. There's no way. Also, these are my update exposures on the screen. This is 20-second puppies. One more person if you can get in here. I'm just kidding. 20-second puppy. These are my up-to-date exposures. We are through 51 drafts. So through 51 draft, this is where we're kind of sitting at on every player at the moment. But here we go. We got, Jesus, yeah, I mean, this is friends and family if I've ever fucking seen one. DJ Joe Mixon, haven't seen you in a while. What's going on, baby? How are you? We got Underzet in here. We got King of Kings. We got Hartman, Covers. And I think those are the only names I recognize. If you're drafting in here with us, drop where you are drafting at. Make yourself be known right now. Right freaking now, dude. Or else. Okay. Type of draft to push Burrow. Yeah, right. Word. All right. We're drafting at 7. Not one of my favorite spots, but I think it's fine. What's the Genty little news blurb here? What is this? Ashton Genty pushes to lead new look Raiders backfield. You know what? You'll love to see something like that, considering he's, his ADP is 8. I hope I damn hope sure he would, push to lead the Raiders backfield. It's one of those things that he better, or else his ADP is atrocious. Okay, Chase, JJ, Saquon. Will we have like a little fun? I feel like Hartman's gonna do some crazy shit here. I don't know why. Hartman's gonna draft like CMC at 6, something like that. Okay. I'm thinking Genty or Gibbs here. I don't have enough Genty. I'll definitely go Gibbs at 7, but I'm down to go Genty there too. Bowers at 6. Hartman, what did I say? I knew it. I could just sense it. Let's go Jameer at 7 then. Take my Jameer. Genty is the second highest paid RB in the league. It's crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. Who's first? Is it Saquon or no? Is it Saquon or? I mean, Bijan got the 8th overall contract, so I don't know what that's worth. The 8th overall pick, but that was, again, 2 years ago, so the money's probably a little bit different now. But, yeah, I don't know. All right. Yeah, you put the pressure on. Bowers at 6. The only question I have with Bowers at 6 is, like, are you flipping the board? Because, like, I feel like he may fall back to 19 sometimes. Not a lot, but he may fall back to 19. So, but then I guess you're taking him with, a player in that range you wouldn't pair him with. So I guess, it actually kind of works. Another second-round player that goes right next to him in ADP. So, look at this. CMC Amon-Ra right there. Nico BTJ. What a grab. What a freaking grab. You ever heard of bully tight end? Dude, I was so in on bully tight end last year. Did not work. Was not a great strategy last year. I'll tell you that right now. I wanted Henry there. JT Ladd, Achan. Let's go Ladd. I feel like I don't have enough. I only have 2% JT. 1 draft worth of JT. Again, these are just the 2025 draft, so we're still kind of building out our exposures. And I have to fix the ad read, but again, if you want your exposures on the screen like this, make sure you download bestballoverlay.com. Use code PPR for 25% off each month. Links in the description. Click on it. You can get your exposures on screen. You get this neat little combination tool right here that you can use. So you can show it right here, and you saw it kind of pop up right there. But really cool stuff you can get access to. Again, $30 a month with my code, 40 without. So if you want to go check it out, that is bestballoverlay.com. Link in the description to learn more. If you're drafting with any sort of volume, I definitely would recommend it. So it's awesome to have this entire drafting off season. So really, really cool. Also, too, while we're kind of on the, we're sponsored by 2 different companies, so we might as well do the other one as well. Let me pull up my tweet from today because I think it's really interesting. I'll show it after this pick right here. Let's see what we got going. Okay, Jameer, Ladd, Jacobs would be kind of sick right here, dude. Oh, I didn't realize Hartman went bully tight end. Jesus. Okay. He said bully tight end, but I didn't see his team. Bowers, McBride. I guess you're not really getting that. You're not really getting that in rounds 2 and 3, so I get it. Fair enough. But if they're just both the highest scoring flex options this year, who says no? That'd be kind of crazy. The odds of that happening insane, but that would be crazy. Okay, we go Jacobs here. Jacobs, Jameer, Ladd. Fine with that start for sure. Okay, here we go. So can I get this off my screen? There we go. So obviously the big news is the Derek Carr news today, right? And normally on Underdog, it's pretty hard to exploit the Derek Carr news. But on Fast Draft, these are some of the teams from the offseason, before the NFL draft. Dude, look at these teams that I have Tyler Shook on, right? Tyler Shook, Luther Burden, Travis Hunter, RJ Harvey, Mason Taylor, Pat Bryant. And these are the different multipliers too, which is kind of cool. So maybe I'll probably move Hunter up into the 1.75. You can still move him until the NFL draft. So this is an insane team. Do I put Harvey at the 1.75? I don't even know. Here's another one. Shook, Golden, Burden, Scadaboo, Besh, Savion. And then I have a Cam Ward, Tyler Shook one, Higgins, Royals, Milrow. The bottom isn't as good, but Ward and Shook feel really good together. So I don't know, man. Just thought, some insane teams with that Tyler Shook news. James Conner, probably can't do it. Let's go. I like more. Let's just do an NFC North thing. That's fine with me. Let's do it. 3 teams for the NFC North. Vikings are pretty easy to get as well, so we'll do that. But yeah, really cool stuff. So again, Fast Draft, use code BBQ. You can do the exact same stuff right now. Tyler Shook's ADP over on Fast Draft still not as high, so you can still kind of take advantage of it right now. And if you've never played on Fast Draft before, use code BBQ for a deposit match up to $50. And if you're wondering if you can play in your state, here we go right here. So these are the states that you can play in. Let me move my camera here real quick. So these are the states that you can play in. So most of them still, some of the big ones, they're still pushing to get in a lot of these other states, I know, but there are a lot of states on here, obviously. So I just think that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So again, that is code BBQ, deposit match up to 50 dineros. 50 dineros. All right. Breece Hall fall off is crazy. I mean, we'll see. It's not guaranteed that he's going to be asked this year. Definitely could be, but it's not guaranteed. Not guaranteed. I've got a trivia question. Who is the man? I don't know. Who is the man? Who's the man? A PPR Tyler. Okay. We're going to get a little multiple choice thing here. I like this. I like this bit. Okay. We got Ladd, Moore, Jacobs, Gibbs. I'm thinking probably Ridley or Hurts. I think it's Ridley. Or do we go Pickens? Is he still down here? Did Pickens go? Pickens, he went to Underzet because Underzet's sharp as hell. We could go Addison for the Minnesota thing. We don't need to do that though. I think we just go Ridley. Another late stack. Kind of need to catch up a receiver anyways. So I think that's kind of the move. Is there only one option? If it's just me, then hell yeah, I'm the man. I'm the man. Hell yeah. Love it. Okay. Got a beautiful day on Minnesota today. A little partly cloudy. No problem, though. I'm so excited to finally, dude, I'm going to put my TV on my balcony because there's an outlet out there, and it's a Roku TV, so it just connects to the Wi-Fi that's 2 feet away from, my window. So I'm just wait for Monday night, I'm going to have a steak dinner outside with the Wolves game on and a bush apple in my hand. And I'm going to post it on Twitter and I'm just going to flex on every single one of you wishing that you could live this fucking life, but you can't. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things, I have access to, and you guys have, real jobs, real families, real responsibilities, not over here. We don't know what responsibilities are over here. We just, we wake up, we do the same thing every day, and we enjoy the shit out of it. So I don't know. Sounds like a skill issue, to be honest. You know what I mean? One of these days, I'm just going to turn full heel. What a glazer. Yeah, it's Gazer. Damn, this whole time I thought it was BB Meat Glazer. No, it's BB Meat Gazer, dude. An admirer of meats, a meat watcher. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, the Celtics are up 30 now. And there's 3 minutes left in the third. This one feels this lead feels, insurmountable. This one doesn't feel like they're gonna come back. But what can you do? What can you do? All right. Okay now. Again, too. A lot of you probably weren't in here for the intro, but in case you weren't, I think we have some big news to announce. I can't announce it yet, but we have. I've reached out to a potential guest, and they've agreed. There's no date yet, though. Until there's a date and a time, and we're a little closer. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to jinx it, but I feel good. I feel good about this potential guest. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome. Gonna be fun. Gonna be awesome. I will be answering no questions, though. I will not reveal who it is. I will not be saying who. So you can guess. I will not be giving you anything. Dude, like, how do I just not draft Quinchon here? Oh, wait, I thought I was on the clock. Hartman, you can. I mean, Connor is a nice ADP value, I guess, too, but I was more excited about Quinchon, to be honest. I don't love Reed. I don't love Ayuk. I don't love Shakir. I'll tell you that right now. Let's go James Conner, dude. 5 RB room, 2 late guys. I like this team so far. This is a good puppy. This is a good puppy draft so far. Speaking of puppies, is an adorable dog outside right now. That's how you don't draft Quinchon. Hey, what's your team looking like, Hartman, after going bully tight end? Bowers, McBride, Marv, Smith, Hurts, Godwin. Not going to lie, it's kind of a high T-ass team, bro. You're balanced as hell. One running back, 3 receivers, quarterback, 2. I mean, maybe not balanced with the tight end. But, I mean, that's a worse 3 receiver. You could have worse 3 receivers and a running back. Like, that fall on running back actually kind of helped you. I would have probably gone Quinchon there, too, with the Hurts stack. Only thing is, like, are you to spend the money on the Cardinals, on the Cardinals QB? I'm not trying to blow up your spot. I'm just, you're kind of behind a receiver. Can you afford to go spend that much capital at QB and tight end in this draft? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, moderately attractive dog. That's what BBG calls them, BBG calls them moderately attractive dogs. I had another joke in there, but it's I think maybe a step too far that I'm not willing to make. You can probably think what it is if somebody else says it. That's not my problem, but I had another joke in there that might have been funny. What's going on, Chris? I don't know why I almost called you Pat, but how are we doing today? Okay, somebody took Mooney. Yep, they can kick rocks. They find Igbuka's. What's the Igbuka tag? Igbuka joins crowded Buccaneers. I like these little blurbs are like 9 years too late, but you know what? Am I just crazy? Like, I'm such a bet on talent guy. Like, we know Igbuka's good. He's a first round fucking receiver. Like, am I allowed to just bet on the talent? Can I just do that? Like, what if he's just like the second best receiver in this offense? Like, he's better than Godwin. Would that be insane? Would that be insane? Like, he's 5 times more talented than Trey Harris. Who, no offense, King of Kings. I'm not, obviously, Igbuka. You didn't have a choice, is what I'm saying. But like, I'm definitely not taking Trey Harris over Igbuka. It's just not going to happen. It's like I at some point you have to draw a line in the sand and say enough is enough, and that's where I draw the line. I'm not taking Cooper Kupp over Igbuka. It's not happening. I just don't want to do it, so I'm not going to. And it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Hurts will carry. Don't need little ass collar. Hey, fair enough. What's going on, Adam? How we doing today? Yeah, Caleb. Yeah, maybe I should have gone Caleb there. I just kind of wanted the receiver, to be honest. Buka couldn't even be the second best wide receiver on Ohio State. He was last year. What are you talking about? What do you want about? You talking about Cardell Tate? Cardell Tate's a good player. He's no Igbuka. I feel like that's kind of his calling card. He was like consistently the second best receiver at Ohio State. You know what I mean? Like, just consistently the second best receiver at Ohio State. So, and we get the Caleb fall back to us. This, you know what? Like, I know I have so much DJ Rome, but this feels pretty fucking good. Pull up Adam's comment. Take Caleb Williams. Let's freaking go. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Comparing Ibuka's situation to JSN, Evans and Godwin are the Lockett and DK. Eventually, Ibuka is going to eat. And yeah, and I think some of the people would be like, well, it took a year for JSN to eat. That is true. This offense also does not have fantasy terrorist Shane Waldron, so there's that as well. I think Shane Waldron is Nathaniel Hackett, Adam Gase. He's in that tier. He's in that tier of fantasy, coaches who just really just want to, they just want to drag everything down. Gase, Hackett, and then Waldron. Who's the other face on Mount Rushmore? Don't give me Smith. I will not hear Arthur Smith. He's not the greatest, but he's not that bad. I wouldn't say he's that bad. I'm trying to think of another one. Like I would do the Eagles guy. What was that guy's name? Brian Johnson. I feel like he only had 1 year though. He didn't make it the year, so I feel like not a big enough sample size to really tear him down. QB wise, we got nothing. I kind of just want to go Herbert, to be honest. We kind of push Q. Let's just do it. Let's go. I mean, Caleb Herbert feels pretty good. I guess we still had it. We kind of had a. I mean, we could have gone Goff with Jameer. I'd rather go Herbert McConkey though. Kyler's already gone. We could have gone Love, but that's not an awesome stack. Baker's gone, and then we were kind of hanging on Ward. So maybe we could have tried and pushed it. I just kind of want to lock it up. So I think that's the right play. Fourth guy is Mike Tomlin, sadly, for the OC. But he's not a play caller though. Hugh Jackson, Hartman, great poll. That's a great poll. I think it's Hugh Jackson. I think that's accurate. Oh no, I got it. Does Freddie Kitchens have a long enough coaching resume for him to be on this list? Freddie Kitchens was pretty bad. It might be Freddie Kitchens, to be honest. Or Pat Shurmur. He was good for a little bit. I was thinking more late stage Pat Shurmur. Actually, I have a sneaky one. I got a sneaky one for you. Press Taylor, Jacksonville. Awful. Ass. So bad. I think Press Taylor could be a good one. He was awful. Atrocious. And he stuck around for a while too. He was there for like 3 years. He was the play caller for like 3 years. I hated Press Taylor. Who was that guy that became the Giants head coach? Joe Judge? Yeah, he wasn't great either. Where did he come? He was the New England guy, right? Joe Judge. Did he come from college somewhere? Was Joe Judge? Okay, wait, we're on the clock here. Kind of need a receiver here. I really do not want to go Hollywood though. I think I'd rather just go tight end. Tyler Warren. Let's go Tyler Warren. Let's go Njoku. Yeah, he was Patriots, right? I was trying to think because Matt Rule was Baylor, but I don't know why I thought that Judge and Rule were both Baylor for some reason. I don't think that's accurate, but that's kind of what I thought. I don't think that's right though. I thought Joe Judge was a college guy, and then he went to he maybe was with New England, then went to the Giants. What was it? I could have swore he was a college guy. Joe Judge. Let's look up his Wikipedia. Let's see. He went. Let's see here. Where's Giants? Yeah, you're right. You guys are right. Oh, a special teams coordinator, Patriots, and receivers coach. Then he was the Giants. I don't know why I thought he was a college guy. Oh, the Bama thing I think is throwing me off. He was with Bama, maybe. Yeah, he's at Ole Miss now. Good for him. What is he? Senior analyst. Yeah, so he's not doing shit. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, Liam Cohen. I knew this because of Ray Davis. Hell yeah. Fire up Ray Davis. Okay. Still need a receiver. I don't feel that. I'd rather just kind of wait and, think we just go Warren here. May is also an incredible fall. We got the 2 quarterbacks. I think we could. The Njoku Warren thing is kind of fun. Let's just do that. Give us another quarterback out later. I don't want to, maybe we should have just got. I don't know. I think Warren's a fine click there at that value. Njoku over Hollywood is how money gets lost. I'm not gonna lie. I've said this before, Thad. My favorite is when you say that's crazy talk. I don't know why. I just like. I guess I envision you saying it. That's crazy talk. That's how I hear it in my head. That's crazy talk. Yeah, here we go. Here's the Hollywood. Here's you have to go against the Hollywood final boss, which is Emo Cowboy, the Hollywood final boss. What's going on, Duke Dean? How are we doing today, baby? How are we doing today? Let me turn up this brightness on my ring light. I don't know if that changed anything, but it makes me feel better about myself. Okay. We got 44 people watching on YouTube right now. So make sure you drop a like on the live stream. We currently have 24 likes, 40 likes for a second draft. So if you want to do a second draft, make sure you go down there and tap a like on the live stream. Por favor. Por favor. All right. 2-3-5-2. See, this is why we kind of push the receivers. Now we have some options here, some guys to choose from. So I like that. I think we just go. I mean, it's disgusting, but I think we go. I think Mason's been calling him Big Q. Let's take the Big Q. I like Big Q on this team. Feels fine. Let's roll with the Big Q. He's like the Big Cube, looks like Tarzan, plays like Jane. You know what I mean? That's kind of my scouting report on QJ. He doesn't use his size very well. He's kind of he's a good deep threat, but he's not a good contested catch grabber, in my opinion. I don't know. Hollywood and Worthy getting the money targets. Rice getting ready for 40. Yeah, right. I love Bowers and McBride, but you can double tap and Njoku and Kraft on the 130s basically every draft. I'm right there with you, Adam. I am right there with you. I love what you can do at tight end, and this 12-13 range is the fucking money zone. And even after, you're still looking at I'm fine clicking Ertz, I'm fine clicking Henry, Frymuth, Gesicki as my third guys. Taylor, I like down there too. Otten is fine. I think after Otten is where I'm like I'd rather not click anyone else, but I'm with you. I'm totally with you. All right. One pick away. 2-3-6-2. Tua, Stafford, Geno. None of those guys are really in the cards for us, I don't think. Unless I'm missing something. I don't think so. I think I'd rather go receiver here. Dubs or don't we have Green Bay on this team? We don't. Let's just go Thielen. Opens up some Bryce, right? Or no, Bryce is gone. Never mind. I think Thielen's, he's dusty, but if he plays it feels like he's kind of a smash. That's a big, big if. It's again, it's kind of like the Keenan Allen thing. He doesn't win in, with explosiveness and with, with suddenness. He wins with his mind, getting in and out of zones, understanding the game. That's how Thielen wins. And he obviously has some chemistry with Bryce Young. I mean, I would love to know what the splits are when Bryce and Thielen are on the field together. What's the can I look that? Can I AI that? Can I ask Grok this question? I don't use Grok really at all, but can I AI that? I don't know why Google, I don't feel like that would give it to me. What are Adam Thielen's stats when he plays with Bryce Young? Let's see what Grok has to say about this. You know what? Grok is that's pretty bad. You know what? Grok didn't give me anything there. So thanks, Elon, for nothing. Thanks, Elon. Can I pay you not to use AI? Well, yeah. StatMuse can show it. All right, but I'll look it up here in a minute. I'm curious. All right. Receivers are McConkey, Moore, Ridley, Adunze, Buka, QJ, Big Q, and Thielen. We don't absolutely need a QB yet. I mean, Caleb and Herbert's just fine. I'm even fine with these 2 tight ends. I think we kind of just go RB here. Sampson, Giddens, Neal, Dot. I just never know what to go with these Carolina guys. Sampson too. I don't know. We have some Cleveland. Let's just go Sampson. I like the player. Has definitely some handcuff upside. So does Dowdle. I feel better about Sampson. I don't know why. I feel better about Sampson with Ford behind him than I do about Rico with ETN behind him. They drafted ETN decently high, and ETN with big college program, better stats at Florida than obviously at Georgia, but really good combine, athletic, good RAS. I don't know, man. I honestly feel like ETN is kind of a sleeper. Trevor Etienne, that is. Okay, I'm looking up these stats. Here we go. What are Adam Thielen's stats? Okay. Here we go. Stat Muse, thank you. So these are Adam Thielen games in 2024. Right here. We'll look at this real quick. 5 for 44, 5 for 110, 5 for 43 and 1, 5 for 51, 9 for 102, 8 for 99 and 1, 3 for 57, 2 for 20, 3 for 49. That's pretty freaking good. That's pretty nice. And these are the beginning of the year games. This is the stretch of those really good that really good Bryce Young stretch right here. You know what I mean? And granted, I get that touch there now, but I don't know. Okay, one pick away here. 2472. Could go Richardson. I mean, we have Warren. I don't think he's an awful click. I think Jones is, there's some risk there, but I don't want to have, no Richardson. This guy, if this guy plays 17, he's gonna beat you. He can definitely beat you. You want to have some of this guy, and after ADP, about 14 picks after, I'm in on that. I think that's an okay click. It's one you're gonna want to have a little of, I think. Number 30 we got 51 people watching right now. 40 likes for a second draft on this live stream. So make sure you go down there, tap the like before this draft ends. Tap a like, por favor. Yeah, these Knicks are not going to win the game. The Knicks will not win this game. Not great. Until AR is back with dimes, I'll have 0. It's back to back with dimes, I'll have 0. But dude, it's 16th round, Emo. We always say that what's the most popular thing that everyone says in best ball? What's the difference between round 16 and 18? There's no difference. You know what I mean? What's the difference? There is none. So that's a 2 QB team in my opinion. I get it. And again, that's why I didn't go May, a little higher. I think this is fine. I mean, our tight ends are good. We're going to have to spend an extra, capital as opposed to what we normally do somewhere else anyway. Richardson's just I'm praying he's playing in week 17 guy. And if he is, then I feel good about this team, I don't know. Okay, this is Coker. What are we doing here? One of Thielen and Coker will be a good pick this year. Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen. Mark my words.
You heard the nickname for your fans?
Yes, I have.
I'm just a cokehead, dude. Out of context, that's crazy, but I'm a cokehead. There we go. All right, we got one pick left. Dimes is just better. Is just the better passer, so taking AR over him is just ignoring everything. Probs out on indie quarterbacks of avoiding 0 in week 17. I mean, obviously Dimes is the better passer, but is he the better quarterback? Richardson, you can still do stuff with Richardson. You could take advantage of him in other ways. Obviously, I know Dimes can run too, but it's Richardson has I don't think they're just done. I don't think it's over. I don't know, man. I think Richardson, I'm leaving a light on for him. And again, I'm not gonna have an insane amount of guy. I'm just thinking I'm gonna draft him a couple times. I want to have some of him. 4 or 5%, maybe a little less, 3, 4, 5, somewhere in there. Feels good, especially at a round after. I think it's a good click. I'm not really projecting who the starter is. I'm just saying there's a decent enough chance that Richardson's the starter in week 17. That's all I'm saying. Well, here's the thing. If he's not playing, He can't get hurt. But then he could play at the end of the game. There's a lot of outs with Richardson. That's all I'm saying. I do think there's a lot of outs there. I'm gonna go. Maybe this is too many Panthers. I wanted to get ETN on this team though. This might be too many. I mean, we have 3 Panthers. It doesn't feel great. But I do think ETN he could give you a little something. He could be better than Dowdle. I think he could. Maybe that I wouldn't do it on a team. Maybe ETN's better as like a sixth running back on a team. But I mean, we got Jameer, Jacobs, Connor. Those 3 are going to carry mostly. So I feel better about it on this team. So, all right, exactly. If he's not playing, he can't get hurt. This is the analysis that everybody subs for, ladies and gentlemen. Can I get the sauce? You want the sauce? Here we go. All right, Hartman, you can get the sauce. Let this draft end here real quick, and then you can get the sauce. Or I hear just go right here. Where are you? Here we go. All right, let's sauce Hartman's team. Here we go. We'll try and I timed BBG yesterday. What was the time on that? It was like 3 minutes, 30 seconds, something like that. We'll see if we can do this faster. I think Donald will stay out of this one. That was funny though. I thought when I sauced, forget whose team I sauced yesterday is Trump, but that was kind of hilarious. Here we go. Jalen Hurts, the Toast Post literally getting banned. So congratulations, you drafted a guy who can't even get 20 touchdowns in a season anymore. Jared Goof, more like Jared Goff, more like Jared Goof. Just not going to be good with a new OC change. Drake May, second year, still a very skeptical pass game, and a guy who wants to run the ball in Mike Vrabel. Quinshon Judkins, I have nothing to say about that man. Great pick. Ramondre Stevenson, drafting Ramondre at ADP is burning money. That take I mean sincerely. Rashad White, Sean Tucker is going to be more involved this year. Definitely could be, just take Rashad White's job. Roshan Johnson, you're screwed when they draft Nick Chubb or sign Nick Chubb. Marshawn Lloyd, Savion is literally the RB2. And watch out for Emmanuel Wilson. Will Shipley, this guy, not explosive, just not a great running back. Got no run last year. Garbage time ass player. Marvin Harrison, he's not even going to hit 1,000 yards this year. Devonta Smith, you drafted like the worst wide receiver 2 you could. Chris Godwin, may not even be ready for week 1. You can get this guy 2 rounds later. Josh Downs, who's throwing in the ball? It's a question we've asked ourselves plenty of times this draft. Keon Coleman, not good, not explosive, just a big body who does nothing right. Wan'Dale Robinson, one of the only players ever to have 90 catches and not have over 200 yards. Just unbelievably low ADOT. Pat Bryant, this guy's like the wide receiver 6 on the Broncos. Congratulations. Reach just like the Broncos did. And you have a double elite tight end. Just tell me you want to burn money. I'll be surprised if you make it 7th in this pod. All right. It was a little long, but I thought that went okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you need an A rating. Give me 4. All right, there we go. Roast completed. For the record, love Quinshon Judkins. All right, how many likes are we at? We are at 34 likes, ladies and gentlemen. 40 likes, I said, for second draft. I think I'm standing firm on this one, but I will give you an opportunity, give you a couple seconds to tap the like on this one. Again, sometimes I give into the chat. Sometimes I draw the line. This is an in-between area, I'll give you a couple minutes, drop a like on the chat, and we will do a second draft, Because I could get off right now and I'd be fine. Sometimes I can't say that. Sometimes I can. But right now is not one of those times. Or we're not, yeah, right now is one of those times. I have no problem getting off and watching the rest of this, just this exquisite Boston, New York game. Lurker. All right, let's see. What are we at now? We are at 38. Fucking good enough. See, I'm a nice guy, chat. All right, here we go. Puppy, 20 seconds. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait out that insta-filled. It could be a lot of people in the chat. It could not be. We'll see. All right, we're picking at 11. Who do we got in here? Underset, Candyman, MJ, Jason, Green Bean. So, yeah, we got a lot of people in here anyway. How's everyone doing? Here we go. I hate this guy. So, yeah, you know what, Tyler? Suck it. Hey now. I like your profile picture, by the way. Brings me back to, my younger years. All those commercials, really just nostalgia. But hey now, no math on liking. None of that. I say no. Some people may say yes. I say no. All right. Okay. I was asked in a flock chat yesterday what my least favorite spot to draft was, and I said I love 1 through 6. I'm fine with 10 through 12 or 11 through 11 or 12. I hate 7, 8, 9. 3, 6, 9. Don't like it. I don't know. What do you guys is? If I had to pick one, I would say 9 is my least favorite. Or 8. No, I think it's 8. 8's my least favorite. What's your guys' least favorite drafting spot? Least favorite. I think mine's 8. I don't like 8 at all. I don't like it one bit. All right. Murderer's Corner with Chris and Underzed sniping each other to hell. Yeah, right, dude. God damn it. 7 is the worst. I don't like 5. I don't mind 5. I think 5 to 9 is meh. I like the edges. 7, 8 is neighbors though. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. I'd rather have CD than neighbors. Maybe I'm crazy, but I don't know. Also, I didn't realize I was in the minority last night when I was like, why would we draft CD at 2? I guess that's a popular take. I don't know. Like, I don't know why. Like, on what world are we drafting CD over Jefferson? Just, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't love it. I don't love it. You'd rather have a guy with a 4 ADP than an 8, 9 ADP. Shocker. Yeah. Checks out. The world where JJ McCarthy's starting. I don't think JJ McCarthy's that bad. That being said, I don't like the vibes that are coming. Dude, every time Queasy, O'Connell, or even JJ is asked anything about the starting QB job, why are they so non-committal? Just say that he's going to start because he's going to. But I don't know what's going on there. There's something fishy going on there. I want to get to the bottom of it. Let's go BTJ. Let's go Nico. CD target upside is still probably higher total ceiling than Jefferson. I get it. I don't get it one bit. Nico seems C. Do I want that? Is the real question. Or do I want like Nico Draco? Nico Draco? I think we go Nico Draco just because I can say Nico Draco. Bang.
Meet me at the London. If you find time, we can run one.
There we go. Nico Draco. Treating him like a rookie that has to earn it, which is dumb, but regular football shit. B, they're holding out for Kirk Rogers if JJ isn't good in camp. Dude, imagine they traded for Kirk. Oh, my God. Insane. The fantasy football is how. Yeah, well, dude. CD's not. JJ's the best receiver in the. I'm going to lose. I just don't understand it, dude. I get you, quarterback stuff, whatever. You guys are acting like McCarthy's still there. We don't even know what this fucking Schottenheimer bullshit's going to be. We don't know. Yeah, we like to think it'll be, a high pass volume offense. And yeah, you'll give me the argument of they don't have any running backs, and I get that. But it's not like we're just going to be able to shoe in CD for an absurd amount of targets. There's still a lot of question marks there. With JJ, it's like there's a quarterback change. Other than that, everything else is the same. Indoors, a Sean McVay level type of play caller, like a top 3 play caller in the league. JJ doesn't have to be great because O'Connell is that good. It's like, who do you think's better, JJ McCarthy or like Jimmy Garoppolo when he was on the Niners? I have a feeling it's gonna be JJ McCarthy. So don't give me this shit, chat. This is a hill I will die on. I will die on this hill. I don't have takes that I feel this strongly about that often. I will die on this hill. You will never once catch me drafting CD over Justin Jefferson. Not one time. You won't see it. You will not see it. I feel strongly. I'm fired up about this one. I don't care. You're going to give me the QB thing. It's like, okay, McCarthy can't be Zach Wilson bad. Okay, they didn't have like a target. You know what I'm trying to say. Like they had Debo and Kittle. They didn't have like a true alpha wide receiver on any of those teams. Like I had Ayuk for a little bit, but like like JJ is the guy. It's like O'Connell's gonna get this guy open. I feel pretty confident about that. All right. And I'm not saying anyone's an idiot in the chat. I'm just saying I will not partake. Here's how I feel about it. I'm not going to say you're an idiot for drafting CD over JJ, but I don't want to be called an idiot for saying that I'm never going to do it. Okay? Can we just agree to disagree on this one? Can we just agree to disagree on this one? Yeah, right. Sorry, dude. Sorry to crash out real quick. I'm saying many in the chats are idiots. I'm one. My thing is Jefferson probably has a worse situation than last year and didn't really smash last year, and now we pay more. What did Jefferson have last year? What were his stats? He didn't smash because he went next to Jamar. That's why he didn't smash. I'm not advocating to take JJ over Jamar. I mean, JJ was the wide receiver 2 last year. You know what I mean? So like he just didn't smash because he went next to Jamar. That's why he didn't smash. Right? Like he was the wide receiver 2 in points per game. And overall points, and I don't think you can say the situation is like definitively worse. Why can't it be definitively better? Why can't McCarthy can be good? We just haven't seen it yet. It's a question mark, yes, but it's a question mark I'm willing to bet on. You know what I mean? Like I think he can be definitively what was CD last year in points per game? CD Lamb last year, it was the wide receiver 10 in points per game. JJ was wide receiver 2. Okay. I rest my case. Okay. I don't know why. Lamar is just he's talking to me right now. He's talking to me on the turn here. Give me some Lamar. Let's see here. One pick away. Get low, get low, get low, get low. I think we go Kyron. I don't like Kyron. He scares the shit out of me. But I will have at least 4%, 5% of this guy. If I don't click him here, this is the thing. So if I don't click him here, when am I going to click him? He's not going to fall around every draft. Let's just do that. Let's just go Kyron. Yeah, I guess I'm not going to lie. I forgot Cooper. Okay, well, let's run through the game log then. I'm not going to lie. I forgot about the Cooper Rush stuff. That's on me. Let's run through the game log. Okay. Okay, here we go. Dak got hurt against Atlanta. So he has let me do the all right. So let's do the math here. Is this half point PPR? This is half point PPR. Okay. So let's do with just the Dak stuff. 11.1 plus 17 plus 6.7 plus 20.1 plus 8.9 plus 12.6 plus 33.1, and we'll even leave out the Atlanta game, which I think will actually help him. And then we're going to divide that number by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Divide by 6. Yeah. Not going to lie, chat, that's good for wide receiver 2. Hoping we get our Harvey on this team. I'd say yes to that. All right. Well, where's my phone? Wait a second. Where'd it go? This should just fucking disappear? I got it. Okay, let's just help me cope here. Okay, wait. 109.5. 109.5. Whoops. 109.5 plus this. Now we're gonna add the Atlanta game. I think Dak got hurt late in that game. Divide that number by what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Divide that by 8. 50. Wait. Wait. I might have messed up my math. Wait 2 seconds here. What was the number again? It was like 109.5. 109.5. I think, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh! Wait, I messed up here. I fucked this. Okay, wait. Give me two. Okay, well, let's make our pick here. Yeah, Chuba. No, Addison. Yeah. Chuba. No. Addison. I think I fucked this up. Okay, wait. Let's do this one more time. Okay. We're going to do this one more time after we pick. I have so much fucking Rome. Do I want more Rome? I kind of want, no, I want Kamara. I don't know why. I think he's a fine click. Yeah, he's old, but whatever. Okay, wait. I think I divided it by the wrong number. I think that's what happened here. 11.1 plus 17. I'm going to start over here. That was a good clip though, but I think I'm actually maybe right in the end here. 9 plus 12.6 plus 33.1. 109.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 games. I got divided by 6 games. So that's 15. That's 15.6. That's good for wide receiver 5. Tyler wins. It took us a while to get there, but I still feel like an idiot. But in the end, I rest my case. That one wasn't great, chat. That was a terrible look, I think, all around. But the fact remains that Jefferson with Darnold averaged more points per game than CD with Dak last year. Now there's more target competition, right? George Pickens is there. And there's still a play calling unknown. Okay? That's all I'm saying. And again, I'm not saying you want to take CD over JJ, fine. More JJ for me. I'm just saying, you guys want to talk about unknowns with Jefferson. There's some unknowns there with CD too. Okay? Schottenheimer, go look at the Seahawks stuff when he was the play caller there. Wasn't that great. Wasn't that great at all. That game samples half the fucking season, ignoring his previous breakout season. Well, yeah, obviously. But George Pickens wasn't on that team, and McCarthy's not here. I'm factoring those two things in as well. You know what I mean? Like that, I'm factoring that in as well. And it's like, I mean, he's still like a 33-point week. I'm not saying CD's a good. I would take CD at 3. I think CD at 3 is a fine click. If I wasn't the biggest Bijan fan in the world, I would click CD at 3. But I'm never clicking him at 2. You know, I'm never clicking him at 2. Maybe I just, I jump on your guys' boat, and my rankings are Chase 1, JJ 2, CD 3. Because you can get Bijan at 4. So, yeah, well, you know what? Next time Flock goes live, me and him are going to have a chat. Him and I are going to have a chat about that, because that's absurd. Again, not absurd. Like, I want... Ugh. All right. You know what? Let's focus on this draft. We have Lamar, Kyron, Kamara, Collins, London, Addison. Oh my goodness. I don't know how you get me to not click Darnell Mooney. And Chris, I swear, Chris is probably drafting Burden here. I don't know why. I just feel it. Hello? You're a son of a bitch. You know that. It's probably good. I what do I have of him? 43%. Maybe it's a good thing I don't. Let's go Ayuk. I know what you're gonna say, Tyler. You're insane. And you know what? Have I not proved that already? Have I not proved that already? Steve got me on the Mooney train. Blame him. Yeah. Also, too, guys, Fantasy Football Garage and Bindles have an announcement coming out tonight. Not gonna lie, I don't even know what the announcement is, so I'm gonna be tuned in. I'm gonna promote that here in a second after I take my next player. I don't know. BBG sent something in the group chat today about Luther Burden catching a slot fade or something for a touchdown. So now he's Jamar Chase and whatever. We'll just take Luther Burden. Let's see here. Let me go to Twitter and let me help Chris promote the shit out of this. Here we go. Something big is coming. And this thumbnail is fucking sick too. This is like when you go in Medusa's lair and you get frozen to chrome. Fantasy Football Drafting reimagined a brand new show. Catch the live reveal tonight at 8:45 Central. Link is below. So make sure you guys are locked into this. I'm going to give this a lot. I already quote tweeted it, but I obviously will also like it as well, as you should. Whose channel is it on? Whose channel is it on? It's on Garage's channel. So if you're not subscribed to Fantasy Football Garage, you're not subscribed to Chris, make sure you go do that. Okay? Again, that's going to be on during the Wolves game. So, I'm going to have to go on my phone. I got some people coming over, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make because I want to know what's going on there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my goodness. Today's been a fun day of drafts. Who's having fun? I'm having fun. Okay, then. Let's do this, chat. Let's do this. Who's wide receiver 4? If Chase, JJ, and CD are 1, 2, 3, who is 4? It's between literally 5 guys. BTJ, Collins, Neighbors, Nakua, Amanra. This one I legitimately do not have a strong take about. I think you can make the case for anybody. I don't even know which guy I would put as wide receiver 4. I think it'd be Neighbors or Amon-Ra. That's just a personal thing, but I could if you want to give me anybody else, I'm not gonna pull out the calculator for him, So I thought about doing it. It's not Hartman. I thought about doing this. I just feel like I have too many Falcons clips. I have a Penix one and I have a London one. Maybe I just have a clip for all the Falcons that I drafted. I mean, yeah, I can easily make an Algier one. I just thought we'll end it. We'll do 2 Falcons and we'll call it. Every time Bindles is on stream, he looks like he's coming off a 5-day bender. Dude, the Canadians don't play around, brother. They don't play around. Amon-Ra, Neighbors, Puka, Amon-Ra. Just in case you're wondering what the score of the basketball game is, Knicks and Celtics, it's 91-115. And if you're wondering who's winning, MSG is empty. So just make 300 vids and play one after every pick. Honestly, Joshua, who says no? Who says no? Also, that picture is sick. Is that a Monra or who is that? No, that's a Cowboy. That's George Pickens. That's George. Is that George Pickens already? 14 Cowboys? It's kind of a sick little jersey swap there if it is. I like that, Joshua. All right. We got Lamar, Kyron, Kamara, Nico, Drake, Addison, Ayuk, Burden. I don't like any of these running backs. I mean, Mark just feels like we kind of have to do that, right? Andrews, Lamar. A stack as old as time. Is there an older stack than Lamar, Andrews, other than Mahomes, Kelsey? That like you just, because it's longer than Burrow, Chase, Burrow, Higgs. I don't even know what the other ones would be. Right? It's got to be. I think it's got to be the second longest stack in best ball history is Lamar Andrews. We could go Bateman. Could go RB as well. I don't think it's awful. If I would go Sharp. Let's. I have 9% Sharp. Okay, I'm gonna cool on that, but we'll go Sharp on this draft. Definitely don't want 9% Sharp. Maybe 6. I just think he's a really high price handcuff, so I think I can get a lot cheaper, about the same handcuff. Like, what's the difference between Algier and Sharp? There's big difference. Like, would I take Sharp? Maybe slightly, but it's. I mean, the ADP cost is incredibly different. So I don't know how I feel about that. Again, if you have not dropped a like on the live stream yet, make sure you do so. We have 2 likes so far. Let's get to 50 by the end of the draft. That's the goal. Yeah, I guess. I guess this would be one tack and CD. Is that older than Andrews? Because what year? I think Andrews was 2017. Oh, but Lamar was 2018. So they would have been the same year, because Lamar was drafted 2018. And Andrews was the Baker year, I believe. So that would have been 2017, I think. So maybe Dak Lamb is a little longer. Definitely more relevant and longer. So yeah, Dak Lamb. Yeah, Dak, CD, Burrow, Mahomes, Kelsey, Lamar, Andrews. God, makes you think, dude. Makes you think. Lamb was 2020. Oh yeah, so okay, so yeah, maybe it is the. I don't know why I thought. Yeah, Lamb was 20. I don't know why I thought he was something else. I don't know. It slipped my mind. 2018 was Baker. Why am I getting these years mixed up, dude? You're right. 2018 was Baker. Yes. 2018 was Baker, and I think that was Andrews too. Yeah, I know, dude. Fuck. I'm actually, surprisingly, I'm so good with the draft college things. I'm terrible with the years. I'm actually really bad at the years. I don't know why, but the years you lose me. The NBA, I'm money. You could name a year, and I'll give you. And I mean, I've done the video before, but if you give me a random year between 1980 to present, I'll tell you who won the NBA championship and who they played. But for some reason with the NFL, the Super Bowl, I'm awful, and NFL draft, I'm really bad too. I don't know why. I have no clue why. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know what the deal is. The years thing kind of throws me off. And NFL only though. NBA, I'm money. NBA, I'm absolute money. Okay. Yeah, Mahomes didn't start till 2018 either. That's, yeah. Get low, get low, get low, get low. All right. 3 picks, 1, 3, 5, 1. Can kind of go any direction here. I don't want to play. I'm never going to pay this much for Jaden Blue. I like Jaden Blue. I drafted a good amount of him in the big board, actually. How much did I draft him? Let's double check on that real quick. In the pre-draft stuff, let's take our pick here first. Kirk, 126 feels fine, especially when these guys aren't as aren't as comfy, I would say. Let's go Kirk. It's kind of disgusting, but we can still get a Stroud stack in there. We can still get a McCarthy stack. Who else we got available to us? Penix is a little later as well. Yeah. I think it's just Stroud with Nico, Kirk. I think that's the move there. What's going on, BP? Yes, sir. Wolves in 5, dude. The Wolves lose tonight. I just don't know what I'll do. They have no business even. The Warriors have no business being within 15 points of the Wolves tonight. I don't even know what the spread is, but they have no business even keeping the game close. They can't score. They can't defend. Draymond might get tossed in 4 minutes in. It's just, it's all bad. It's all bad. For the Warriors, that is. Obviously. Okay, how much Jaden Blue do I have pre-draft? Let's see here. Blue. 4%. 11 shares, though. 11 shares, it feels pretty good considering he was mostly going undrafted. $283 on him too. So I got him on some high money teams, which I like. I like that a lot, actually. Some Jaden Blue on some high money teams. That'll be my Jaden Blue, sweat. High money teams. Like, what teams do I even have him on? That's actually what I'm a little bit more curious about. Bigger board, probably. Yeah, one team. Do I have him on like 2 bigger boards? Yeah, I have him on 2 bigger boards. One on Typhel Tower, one with BBG. Love that. Yeah, his ADP right here was 239. Other one is 225. So, hell yeah. That feels great. That just from a ADP standpoint. Yeah, that's awesome. Love it. All right. Just timed out on Jaden Blue. You were saying you wouldn't draft him. That's crazy. I just want to draft him in the 12th round. There's still live to take some guys, to sign some guys. He fumbles the shit out of the ball. He cannot hold on to the ball. Yeah, he's like electric. He's fast. So he's kind of like that Keaton Mitchell play style, but still. It's not great. I just don't know if I love it. Okay, I change the channel on my TV. I guess we don't need, next game is in the Wolves for another hour and a half. He'd feel like a better click if he was good at football. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, that would be embarrassing, Harmon. You're not wrong, dude. I saw what he did at Ohio State. Yeah, I saw what he did to Clemson too. But that's why you like him. He's it's harder to run away from guys in the NFL. That's all I'm saying. And I want him to be good. Obviously, I have quite a bit tied up in him. 2 bigger boards. I hope Blue is good. I hope he's a great click, a great pick. I truly do. But I'm skeptical in the 11th, 12th round. I'm skeptical to say the least. Okay. Let's see here. Could still go RB. Garendo, I like. Yeah, maybe Q. Probably not going to go QB with Lamar. Probably a 2 QB team, not 3. Maybe if McCarthy falls. I mean, a 16 pick fall probably doesn't warrant going McCarthy, right? I don't think it's I probably want him to fall like another 2 rounds. I really wish I wouldn't have taken Stroud, though. Could have got McCarthy or Penix here instead, to be honest. So, okay, thank God we get Garendo. I don't think we're going to get him. I like that click. I like that click a lot. Quite a bit. I like it. We go Andrews likely. That's kind of fun. I'm not going to lie. Both those guys could hit. Like in a single week is what I'm saying. Like both those guys could catch a touchdown for sure. And I know for a fact I've never done it. I think we do it. Or do we just go McCarthy? 20 picks after. I mean, it's just an Addison sack. It's not like it's anything crazy. Let's go likely. He's fallen like about almost 17, 16 picks. I know I've never done this. So let's just do it. Little Andrews likely. Both those guys could definitely hit week 17. Maybe not good like advancement structure. We'll probably need a third for a bye week on here. But I don't know. Not a Stroud fan, but he'll bounce back. I hope he bounces back. O-line, they're trying to figure it out. Obviously, they lose Tunsil, but they beef up the interior of it. They get Cam Robinson for the Vikes, who's at least serviceable. He's no Tunsil, but he's serviceable. And I think they drafted some guys too. They got rid of some guys. They drafted some guys, signed some guys. So they're obviously trying to figure it out on the fly a little bit here. It's only going to get better with time, but I don't hate it this year. And obviously, you got weapons galore still. I mean, you got Nico, Kirk, Higgins, and Noel. That's a good 4. Schultz mixing in. Still got Mixon. Like, they should be fine, New OC. Who's the OC in Houston again? Because they got rid of Slowick. Who is the OC in Houston? Houston OC. Nick Casey. Right? Yeah, Nick. Who's Nick Casey? Where is he from? Where is Nick Casey from? He's the passing game coordinator from the Rams. So he's a Rams guy. Okay. I mean, that feels pretty good. We're in on Rams pieces. So Casey got to start in 2015, where Brady ran the show and spent the last 2 seasons in Los Angeles under Sean McVay. So he's been with McVay for 2 years. There we go. I like that a lot. What movie is this from? This is from a movie, right? Who is your daddy and what does he do? What movie is that? Isn't that from a movie, Index? What is that? Why can't I remember that? What movie is that from? Somebody help me out, please. Kindergarten Cop? Oh, I have never seen that movie. What am I thinking of then? I've never seen Kindergarten Cop. I'm thinking of a different movie. What movie am I thinking of? Oh, I think I'm thinking of Remember the Titans, but that's not the exact line where he's like, "Now, is this your team or is this your daddy's team?" Where your folks at? Where they all are? Yeah. But he goes, "Bertier, if you want to play on this football team, you'll answer me when I ask you, who's your daddy?" You are, coach. Yeah. And is this your team or your daddy's team? God, so good. And I think I was also thinking of I don't know why, but Whiplash, when J.K. Simmons is asking is it Simons or Simmons? I think is it Simmons? Maybe just J.K. Simmons. J.K. Simmons is asking Miles Teller what his dad does, and then he used it against him. Dick. Let's go Keenan. I had 25% fucking Keenan. Oh, God. It's all in the puppy, though. It's all in the puppy. You know what? Fuck it. That's fine. Let's do it. Probably going to go running back here as well. I think I want Samson. We'll see what Underza does here. I think we just go Samson, to be honest. Receiver feels good. I don't think I need any of these guys. We do kind of need tight end. Did we just go Schultz? Schultz might fall, though. Schultz falls quite a bit. Other than that, we can get around 17, 18 guy. I think it's fine. What's going on, Deal Me In? How are we doing today, baby? How are we doing today? All right, we got 51 likes on the live stream. If we can get to 55 in the next, before this draft ends, I'll do one more draft. This is going to be a hard one. A hard line, though. This one's a hard line. This one's a hard line. But these 20-second drafts, they kind of, it's like, we've only been live for an hour 18. It feels longer because we've almost done 2 drafts. But if we can get 55 likes, we'll do a 3rd draft. So drop a like on the live stream if you have not already. Make sure you drop a sub too. Drop a sub, helps out the channel. 1250 subs, we're going to be doing a little combine, bench press reps, 40-yard dash, and football longest toss, And then 1,500 subs, 24-hour live stream. We did it last year. We're going to do it again. Also, too, I was thinking about this today. Not thinking about this, but, I messed up my foot, I think, playing basketball yesterday. So I've had plantar fasciitis before for like 2 months, and it fucking sucked. I'm feeling a little bit of that right now. I'm feeling a little bit of the plantar, like that feeling that I had it. I don't think it's as bad, but it's not. I think I just need to let it heal. Maybe no basketball here for a little bit. It's definitely the shoes, because every time I put these basketball shoes on, they hurt my feet. Every single time. But I've never had this kind of pain. It's usually been more like the top of my foot, not the bottom of it. I don't know, man. But if I don't want to have plantar running the 40. So I'm going to chill with the basketball. At least with those shoes on. I think it's those shoes. I need to get new shoes. That's what I need to do. I'm not blaming injuries. I haven't even ran the fucking thing yet. I'm just saying I need to chill so I can run the thing. I don't want to pull a Shador, not work out at the combine. or like half the other guys, I guess. All right, we did get the 55 likes, so we'll be doing a second draft. Thank you. Or a third draft, excuse me. We'll be doing a third draft. Third draft coming your way, folks. So don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here. More is coming up. We're going to make underdog great again. Long jump. Who wants to see me do the long jump? Who cares? You guys want to see me do a long jump? Tell you what, it's not going to be good. Lower body explosiveness, not great. Long jump. Who cares? I don't give a goddamn about no long jump number. Like all of those numbers, like I want, like the combine is full of numbers of like you could say it to somebody, girl or boy, in the bar, and they would be like, "Oh, like that's impressive," you know. If I went up in the bar and I said, "Yo, my 40-yard dash is a 5.1," oh, it's pretty solid, you know, average guy, whatever, you know. I go up there, yo, I did 225 for 10 reps, 12 reps. Oh, that's, you know, pretty good. Dude, I can throw a football 50 yards. Nice. Hey, babe, what's your name? Did you know I can actually long jump 5 feet? You know, it's not quite the same feeling. You know what I'm trying to say here? You picking up what I'm throwing down? I mean, Adonai is the boy. Let's go Calvin Austin, though. You know, I think that's a good click. How many points will Ant drop tonight, Coach K? Fuck, dude. Probably 50. We need a tight end. I love Arroyo. I love him. But I don't know if he fits this team build. I hate Chig. I don't like Chig. Let's just go Jawan. It's such a disgusting click. But I'm going to do it. But what's a biathlon? I don't even know what that is. Do it. Don't be a bitch. All right. Let's hop into another draft. Third draft. Let's recap this team here real quick, though. We got Lamar, Stroud, Kyron, Kamara, Charbonnet, Garendo, Sampson, Nico, London, Addison, Ayuk, Burden, Kirk, Allen, Calvin Austin, Andrews, Likely, and Jawan Johnson. All right. Let's do one more. Again, Puppy, 20-second clock coming at you. This thing's already 33% filled. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Waiting for one insta-fill. This is probably friends and family. So every time it's like one, it's like half the lobby's in here, you know? Yep, we got Fantasy Dog, Thad, Underzet. Let's see here. That might be it. If I didn't say your name, drop where you're drafting at. I may have missed it. Drop where you're drafting at, though. Let me know. We're drafting at 7. 7's fine. I don't love it, but it's fine. It's better than 8 and 9. I'll tell you that, though. Better than 8 and 9. All right. Sometimes I bookmark things that I want to play on stream. Let me see if I have any of this stuff bookmarked that I would want to play on stream. I don't think I do. Just a lot of Falcons highlights in here, you know. Some Wolves stuff. Yeah, that's mostly it. Okay. Is that why 6 is afraid of 7? Yeah, there you go. Uncle Bobby's in the 8 hole. There we go, Uncle Bobby. I knew I recognized that name. I just couldn't place the underdog name to the chat rat. Okay. If we could get like CD at 7, that'd be sick. Thad's probably going CD at 7. Aha! Thad knows ball. Thad knows ball. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Oh, little Jameer at the little 7 spot. I say yes. Who says no? Not me. My phone's at 3% and I'm drafting and driving. Oops. Oh my goodness. I mean, I wouldn't draft and drive. How about you pull over and draft? Draft and hitchhike, you know, something like that. I don't know. I do not promote drafting and driving. That is unsafe. That is illegal. You just committed to a federal crime. Bobby. Federal crime. I'm calling the authorities. I'm throwing up and puking right now. I'm calling the authorities. I'm going to say Bobby Hill is doing illegal activity in a state that's unknown. I don't know what state he lives in, but it's illegal. So somebody call the police. The driving and fantasy content is cringe. Are there people out there that are drafting and driving and streaming? Is that what you're saying or what? London, did we go London Gibbs on that puppy team we drafted like 2 seconds ago? This one? Was it London Gibbs or no? It was London McConkey. Oh, wait, London went. Am I an idiot? Yes, I'm an idiot. Okay, we went Gibbs McConkey first draft. Let's go Gibbs. Let's go Gibbs H-Chan. Let's do a little different start here. I don't know why I thought I had London. That was there. Yeah, streaming. Do people do that? Who does that? I've never seen people do that. Drafting and driving and streaming. I've never seen anybody do that. Who does that? Oh, streaming and driving. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I saw driving and fantasy content is cringe. Not drafting. Streaming. What are they doing though? Like I need a reference. Like, are they just like giving takes while driving? I don't know. David Kitchen is a draft and drive influencer. It's a Kitchen's bit. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Kind of like, like Adam Schefter, when he's on Pat McAfee and he's in the car. I don't think he's driving, but I think he has a driver. Kind of like when he does it, something like that. Why do so many people post videos sitting in their parked car? Probably is the only place to get some peace and fucking quiet these days. I feel like for the stream I should get back on TikTok. Make those cringe ass videos, but I just don't want to, man. Like, I can do it. It's easy to do. I can do it here in my own apartment. I just don't want to. I don't like being associated with that type of content, but granted, that type of content would probably help the channel, but I don't like that content. I just don't. I'm not anybody that does it. It's, good for them. I don't want to sell, Marvin Harrison, where are you drafting him in 2025? You have to do that voice. You're not going to get any clicks, Let's go Marv here. Let's go JSN. I don't know why, but I like JSN. Harvey's just going higher and higher. He really is, dude. Harvey's the man, though. My state displays of 300 people have died on the highways this year on billboards. I blame Kitchen for at least 2% of them. Yikes. I used to eat lunch in my parked car. There were koi fish. In a park. I used to eat my lunch in a car in a park. There were koi fish. It was lovely. I got you. He said he does some of his best work drafting and driving. Had to retract it and apologize. Yeah, I'm sure he did. Especially maybe I could get away with it saying, again, I would never do that. But I think maybe I could get away saying that. I don't think the show that he goes on, I don't think he can get away with that. No shade him at all. I'm just saying he can't get away with that, Right? AJ Brown can get away with, missing a team meeting, right? He's going to be just fine. If Nick Nash misses a team meeting, UDFA, probably a little bit of a different story there, right? Probably a little bit of a different story there. So, all right. 2 picks away. All right, we got Gibbs, Achan, JSN. Bobby Hill's on an auto click, I think, right? I was literally debating if I wanted Hunter, but if you would have taken Hunter, I was debating going Hampton and just doing a high TS running back room, but We'll go Travis Hunter there. Had to retract it. This ain't Russia. He had to retract it because that's insane to do. Insane. You know, you can't do that. Are you AJ Brown in this scenario? Yeah. Am I AJ Brown? No, I'm freaking Nick Nash. It's like the opposite of that, I guess. You know, it's like it's where I'm too small for anyone to notice is the thing. So maybe a better analogy would be I get what you're saying though, right? Maybe the analogy is like it'd be like the opposite of that, you know? I don't even know what it would be. If I don't know. If Nick Nash drops a pass, no one cares. Nick Nash drops a touchdown, no one cares. If AJ Brown drops a touchdown, it's national news. Nick Nash is pouting on the sidelines, no one cares because no one cares about Nick Nash. If AJ Brown's reading, you know, I almost said something crazy. If Nick Nash or if AJ Brown's reading, you know, some book on the sideline, everybody cares. Okay. Hey, I care about Nick Nash too. I'm just saying. I don't think most people do. Okay, Gibbs, HN, JSN, Travis, Travie Patty. Let's see. Dude, I'm going to, after I get off stream, I'm going to heat up my ground beef and rice. Maybe we have a little bagel with it too. Kind of crazy thing to, you know, mix up with it, but we have very minimal food in our cupboards right now. So that would have to be the best. That'd be kind of the best we could do. This is a receiver. I don't like, honestly, the Miami correlation. I have to have so many HN Waddle teams. I wonder if how many HN Addison teams I have because Addison and Waddle have gone right next to each other the entire time. So I think I want to go Addison and go out of the way to unteam stack that thing. But yeah, I'm gonna heat up some ground beef and rice and eat it on my balcony with my newly acquired and assembled by yours truly patio set. You guys want to see it? You can get here. Wait. Let me just move this take this camera off. You can see it right at the window, hopefully. Should probably go full screen. God, now it's messed up. What's that? Now I got. Is that about where it was? I think it is. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, dude. It is balcony season. Bamboo mats, string legs, a couple plants, make it look less like Alcatraz. So I don't know. I'm trying to find the mix, you know, it's trying to find the mix between bachelor and like, you know, white girl, you know, string lights on the balcony. It depends on the lights, but that might give off white girl vibes. It's never Debo. I wish I had some Cincy. I need to make a pick. I need to make a decision right now. I'm gonna panic click Godwin. No, I'm gonna go Judkins actually. High TS running back room. High T is the name of the game. High T. Oh, I'm getting a little excited looking at this team. This running back room. And I don't know if it's the colors or the upside. I think it's both. This is visually appealing to me, though. I like this a lot. I like that a lot. Solid view. Thanks, dude. One does simply not give off white girl. I don't know. What else should I put out there? Okay, hear me out, though. So I'm also going to put my TV. So I have an extra, like, smaller TV. It's in my closet. I used it on the NFL draft because the Wolves game was on, but so was day 2 of the NFL draft. So I had the TV on where, like, my setup is right here, and then my actual big TV is right next to me. So I have a second TV just in case, you know, I need to watch 2 things at once because sometimes you need to do that, right? I'm thinking, and again, I wouldn't keep the TV out there, right? Because of rain and whatnot. I'm not an idiot. But I have another table. I can put the TV out there connected to the Wi-Fi. It's a Roku TV, and I can just watch, like Monday night. I'm going to be out there probably watching the Wolves. Dinner in my hand, watching the Wolves outside with a nice bush apple, a nice bapple in my hand. Tell me that's not. What's the weather going to be on Monday? What are we looking at for weather? 84 and sunny. Are you? And then like nighttime, it's probably going to be like 77. Are you shitting me? I'm getting excited thinking about it. Ricky is a scary pick. It's which receiver is going to screw me the least. It's close. I'm going to go Reed. I still believe I semi believe in Reed still. Let's go Jaden Reed. I think that's okay. You lost me at Bush Apple, you coward. String lights from Home Depot on the patio. It's very nice. Not Christmas lights. Maybe in my mind I'm thinking Christmas lights. Christmas. DM me what you're thinking of. I'll pull it up on stream. DM me what you're thinking of, and then I'll react to it on stream. But I need like a reference of what you're talking about here. Since you're big into lifting, it looks like you are too, Scott. Holy fucking God. Sorry for using the Lord's name in vain. Since you're big into lifting, do you count your macros or do you just eat whatever? So I don't really count. And again, this is going to be like a, kind of a cop-out answer. I internally count my macros. Like I know, like I kind of know my body well enough. Like I kind of counted my macros like in the beginning, but now I just kind of have a feel for like, I know how much I can eat and how much I can, how much junk, like stuff I can eat throughout the week to kind of know, what it's going to do to my body, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I know if I don't like do a ton of cardio anymore, I don't do a lot of core, and I'm eating like a cookie every day and having a beer every day, like that's not going to be good, right? But I know, like I know how much like protein, and I have like an internal clock, if that makes sense. It's not exact. I'm not looking to fucking compete at the Arnold Classic this year, kind of deal, So like close enough is good for me. And then we get Darnell Mooney. This team is just fucking won 150K. Are you serious, dude? I just don't know, dude. Am I gonna end up with 40% Mooney? It's not. It probably won't be 40, but it's gonna be like 30. It might be like 30. It might be like 30. Okay, Chris DM'd us this patio set. Let's take a look at this. Okay. Yeah, something like this. Let's watch this video. If you're just tuning in, just don't ask. This little violin. Weatherproof. Love that. 5-year warranty. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I think those would be kind of cool. The person, actually, now that I'm looking at it, the person directly across from me has those on her patio. She's got like a nice setup over there. She's got like a couch, like a 2-seater couch action going on over there. Shit ton of plants and flowers. Looks real nice. Looks real nice, dude. Looking, yeah, like the person on the corner here has got these string lights. I don't really like those. I don't like those. One person's just got a cooler out in their balcony. Love that. Okay. On the clock, no Tampa Bay, Kyler, no Arizona, San Francisco, no Purdy. I might just go Igbuka. I don't. Oh, is it? No, not Mason. No Mason. Oh, is it Mason or Igbuka? I think it's Igbuka. I mean, our running backs are pretty. We could if we would have went Mason, we could have probably just stopped at 4. To be honest, that's how good I feel about Mason. But get some tiki lights. I will refer to them as women love tiki lights. Very, very respectable, highly attractive women. Once you count long enough, you can be wait, what? Once you count long enough, you can be. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I'm lost. You know the age where home goods are. S tier. What do we? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about. I'm lost. I'm 25. I'm lost. But yeah, we're still trying to upgrade. My apartment I think looks pretty good. Got the fake plant back here. I need to get one. So if you see that lamp behind me, there's that wall, like right where my thumb is, that side wall. I need to put something on that side wall. I was thinking of doing some black and white photos of some like sports arenas. Fits my vibe, but they're black and white, so it kind of blends in. Like a nice black and white photo of like Target Field, maybe Mercedes-Benz, Target Center. I think that'd be kind of cool. Maybe where the Sacramento A's play. Okay, we need a fucking quarterback, but none of our options are off the board yet except Baker. So maybe we don't need a quarterback yet. Maybe we just keep hammering this. I don't want Kelsey. I think we go Ingram. Let's go Ingram. Let's go Ingram. Because I think in the range where all those tight ends go, I'm going to want to click QB. You know what I mean? So if we get a tight end now, I won't feel forced to take like two of those tight ends. Macro County, you can guess after you track for a while. Exactly. I used to track. Like I remember I've planned out my entire, like I probably eat like right now, I actually don't eat that much. I'll take you what I eat. If I eat breakfast, which I've been trying to do more of, it's one bagel toasted with cream cheese. It's either strawberry or just like regular cream cheese. I usually sometimes if I don't eat breakfast, I'll have a muffin at school. They sell these muffins, $1.50 for a Costco size muffin. Insane deal. Cinnamon muffin. Again, the bagel is probably a little bit more healthy, more protein in that bagel. I'll try and have a protein shake throughout the day. One scoop, Pro7, Prozine synthesis, Pro7, 34 grams of protein. Lunch is going to be ground beef and rice. That's a meal prep. And then I go to the gym. And then I usually do another protein shake directly after the gym. Then I do another meal prep meal. And again, some of this can be mixed in there with some, random dinners throughout the week, something like that. I think Love is a stack, but May is just, I think, a better click. You know what I mean? I think we have an opportunity to still stack. Let's go Drake May. I thought about going Kyle Williams last one. Let's go Drake May. Because I think he's just a better click. And we can still stack him later with some late pieces. So yeah, dinner. And then if I do like to snack, I'll have some fruit snacks in between now and again. You might say that's a fucking kid thing to do. I don't care. I fucking love fruit snacks. I love them. I love fruit snacks. Those are like my guilty pleasure. I got some yogurt that I'll eat too. But then if I'm going to snack late at night, it's usually just like a bag of popcorn. Kettle corn or like the movie butter one. Again, there's worse things to snack on at night. Like popcorn, maybe not the best, thing, but it's definitely not that bad, right? Definitely not that bad. Obviously, the less butter in it's the better, but I think there's worse things to snack on. So that's kind of what I eat. Some beers in there, every now and again. But that's kind of my daily food schedule. China. You ever hear of the Lily's extra dark chocolate, no sugar added Pretty Fire chocolate bar with 0 sugar? That sounds really good. That does sound really good. Meal prep? You mean meals you've already prepped or those ready to eat meals? Oh, no. Those are ones that I make. I've never ordered stuff through the mail. I make the meals. So that's usually at a time. One big ground beef package makes like 5 meals for me. So it's about 30 grams, I think, of ground beef per pound. There's some protein in rice. So usually about 45, maybe like 45 to 50 grams of protein per meal with the rice in there as well. Let's go. I think we just need McCarthy. Now we kind of need the stacks here. Yes, probably McCarthy over Penix. Yeah, probably. Okay. Love would have been fun there. But yeah, so usually what I do 3.5 cups of rice is good for 5 meals. 3.5 cups of uncooked rice. So I have a rice cooker. And then that's 3.5 cups of rice, 4.75 cups of water. No. Yeah, 4.75 cups of water. I think that's what I do. Yeah, and 3.5 cups of rice. And then you meal prep that together. It only takes like 30 minutes to do. The longest part is just letting the rice cook. Ground beef you can cook in like 10 minutes. All right, guys. If you're enjoying this meal prep talk, all this food talk, make sure you drop a like on the live stream. We're at 59 likes. Thank you guys so much. Drop a sub on the channel if you have not already. We're kind of picking up subs here recently, honestly. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. Like, we were at like 1,050 subs like 2 weeks ago, and we're already at 1,080. So we're kind of on the move with that. So I really appreciate it for everyone who taps a sub. Gator MB's got 6 running backs. What? Bijan, Jacobs, Kyron, Monty, Aaron Jones, Tracy. Jesus. High TS running back room. High T. Okay, do we go? Am I fine? I kind of wanted T-Law. I think we just go Penix. I don't want Darnold, and I don't want Tua. Tua's not even like a great one. I think we just go Penix and wrap it up at QB. This is QB's what, 3, 4, and 5, right? Taken? Yeah, 3, 4, 5. Drake May was 3, Penix was 4, McCarthy was 5. Hell yeah. In last year's class. I got 27% Penix. That's because I have fucking 40% Mooney. Bag of popcorn is 400 to 600 calories. That's a whole meal for some. Popcorn is easy to over snack on. I'd encourage you to find a new night snack to snack on, brother. But honestly, and I think you're totally right. But I think I need the calories, to be honest, because, and maybe you can argue those are empty calories, which they most certainly are. But I'm just saying, if we're just talking calories as a whole, I don't think I get enough in. I think I'm probably on the lower side of where I'd want to be calorie wise. Because if you just think about it, bagel, lean shake, meal prep, lean shake, meal prep. If I don't snack on it, that's only like 5 things right there. So, yeah. Okay. Bobby, come on. Come on, Bobby. You really had to do us like that. I think it's just Henry. Stack up our May. That I would have got 100% gotten on his year, but I don't think it's worth it anymore. Let's just go Henry. Ingram Henry. That's fine. See, I'm not the kind. I'm not gonna measure out 3 cups. I'm just gonna fucking eat the bag. I'm eating the shit out of that bag, dude. There's no chance I'm doing anything else. I got to. I gotta see this. What the hell? Oh my goodness. Okay. How's my fantasy team doing today? Baseball, that is. Let's go. Taj Bradley. Nice little cute quality start against Milwaukee. 2-2. Take that. Be nice if we get the win. Matt Olson with a homer. That's what I'm saying. I'm not limited to any popcorn. I'm crushing that bag too. I'm crushing that shit. Dude, I like kettle corn. I am all in. Kettle corn's the 101 popcorn for me, and it's not even close. I love kettle corn. I love it. All right, running back time. It's kind of what our strategy was in the beginning, honestly. Anyway, I think I got a ton of fucking get-ins. I'm gonna go Dobbins. I just like the fact that he could sign somewhere like the Cowboys, and like we love that landing spot. Cowboys, Bengals. If he signs with the Bengals, I think that could be a good spot. Any other good spots for Dobbins, you think, guys? Like where you're like, okay, I'm definitely gonna mix him in some drafts now and like take him at ADP. Cowboys, Bengals. I can't really think of another place. You guys got anything else for running back landing spots? Yeah, Chubb. Yeah, I mean, I like taking Chubb too. To be honest, I got a good amount of Chubb. How much Chubb do I got? I got 7. Yeah, I got 7% so far. So I'll take both. Maybe we just take both in this draft. Fuck it. Chicago. Yeah, this is about popcorn, but yeah, obviously Chicago. I was like, I know I'm missing one more. Chicago's a good. So like, there's three outs that I feel good about for Dobbins and Chubb. Like that's 3 pretty good outs. So I think mixing them in around 15, 16, it's fine with me. I kind of wanted Otten. That's okay. Do we just go? I'd rather just draft Coker, but DeMario's the stack. I don't think we need DeMario though, to be honest. I don't think we need him. I think we just go Giddens, actually. He's still there. Darnold, we could stack too, but I don't want to go 4 quarterbacks, obviously. Let's just go Giddens. I think that's fine. Okay. Next time, try your popcorn with some grated Parmesan and some spicy chili crisps. Oh, interesting. I've only ever bought the Orville popcorn, you know? It's the only stuff I've ever bought. In the Trees. What a fun little name. How's In the Trees team looking? Fields, Goff, Ward, Saquon, Warren. Pretty good team. I don't mind it. I'm not a big Laporta guy, but yeah. Kamara going to the Cowboys. I mean, that'd be sick. Does Kamara still want to be on the team? But who's trading for him? That's the only thing. What's Kamara's contract? Is it bad? I actually haven't looked at it in a while. Kamara contract. He just signed an extension during last year's season. Kamara, so he's making 10 mil next year. 10 mil next year and 18 the year after that. But if he were to get traded, the Saints would be on the hook for 8 million of that 18. So next year, if I'm reading this right, and I think I am, that they would I mean, they can cut Kamara this year and save 18 million. Or no, sorry, they would lose 18 million. Excuse me. I did the math. Oh, I'm on the clock here. Okay, receiver or tight end are the 2 that we need. I don't love Pat Bryant, dude. Let's stick with the Dusty narrative and let's just go Cooper. Again, just hoping he signs somewhere good, but I don't know. I think our receiver room is pretty good, pretty decent. So Cooper as wide receiver 7. I don't feel awful about that. But yeah, so Kamara, I believe if I'm reading this right, if they were to trade him, the Saints are on the hook for 8 million of that 18, I believe. 8 million of that 18. So the team that would be taking him on would actually only be paying him 10 mil this year and 10 mil next year, I believe. I think. Or they might even be paying like 2.9. I think he could get traded, honestly. This contract isn't that bad to get traded. Not bad at all. Okay, we need a tight end to close this thing out. Or no. Do we want to, is this a 2 tight end room or do we want 8 receivers? I think we want 8 receivers more than we want 2 tight ends. Or more than we want 3 tight ends. Ingram and Henry's fine. Like me adding on JT Sanders, Juwan Johnson, I don't think that really changes, a ton of stuff for us. I think we just do Ray or who's another stat? I like taking shots on these disgusting New England guys. Dude, I think Baker is live. I think Pohl could still have some juice. Obviously, Booty could still have, I'm not going to say juice, but he could still have some good games. And then Minnesota. Oh, is freaking Ty Felton still there? I'm going Ty Felton. Yeah, Ty Felton's, I think, a better click than all those. Let's go Felton. Boom. Okay, cool. Here we go. That's the team. May, McCarthy, Penix, Gibbs, Achane, Judkins, Dobbins, Giddens. And then JSN, Hunter, Addison, Reed, Mooney, Igbuka, Cooper, Ty Felton, Evan Ingram, and Hunter Henry. That's going to do it for me today, guys. Again, make sure you drop a like on the live stream. Before we head out, Drop a sub if you're not subbed already. We'll be live again tomorrow. We have a streak that's going on. Tomorrow will be day 107 with a consecutive stream and a consecutive draft. We have streamed every single day since the big board dropped. That streak is not going to stop anytime soon. So make sure you tap the bell, tap the sub to stick around for the journey. Like I said, we got big news coming down the pipeline. I can't drop it yet, but you'll be the first to know when I feel confident about the news. Special guest inbound. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Day 107 consecutive stream, consecutive draft. Peace.